Hello and welcome back to Just an Average Metalhead. Hope you're all doing okay. It's me, your host with most, Matt. So we've got a bit of a somber episode for you today, guys. Last night at midnight on the sort of going from 30th of June to the 1st of July, we had to say goodbye to a bit of an institution for British rock and metal fans as Kerrang TV ceased airing. Starting in 2001, it lasted for 23 years, and I know specifically for people of my generation, and I dare say for a lot of people younger than me, especially and older than me as well, Kerrang TV was a mainstay of us growing up. Like, I would not have discovered half the bands that really sort of booted me off without one of two channels, which was Kerrang TV and Scuzz TV. And to know both of those channels have gone now is just, it's such a bummer. And yeah, it's just, it sucks. It absolutely sucks. Like, I literally only just found out about an hour ago. Otherwise, I'd have made an effort to, even though I had to be up early for my actual day job this morning, I would have made an effort to watch it go off the air. I can't believe I didn't hear about it before now. It's crazy. Like, I always used to, even now, whenever I got the chance, I would dip my toe into Kerrang TV and just see what was going on, see if I could pick up anything new. And it did. I don't. Let's go into the reasons why it was axed for a reason. Anyway, it was owned by Channel 4, who had the Box network of music channels. And due to budget cuts and a generational taste change, they've cut 5 of their music channels. 4 Music, The Box, and among the 5 was Kerrang TV. And I think that's bollocks. I still think there is a place for, like, curated music TV. Like, granted, one of the channels they've hasn't actively played music for about a decade. Like, 4 Music was just repeats of fucking Keeping Up with the Kardashians and bullshit like that, and Teen Mom and all that shit. So it wasn't really a music channel, but yeah, Kerrang TV still was. It's the final run of songs it had last night were I'm Not Okay by My Chemical Romance, In the End by Linkin Park, Good Riddance by Green Day, and the final song it went out with was Thanks for the Memories by Fall Out Boy. And what a way to say goodbye, especially for, like, someone of my age. Like, those were the songs that were on repeat, like, loads when I was a kid and getting into this stuff. Yeah, I just don't understand. I just don't get why it had to go. Like, it's that, like, Scuzz TV as well. With that going, like, that started in 2003 and got axed in 2018. But look at, like, big metal tours and stuff in the UK, and, like, look at Download Festival and Bloodstock and Slam Dunk. It's packed out every year. It's not that the audience isn't there. It's just these big companies don't want to cater to the alternative these days, I suppose. But the more I think about Kerrang TV, like, there was so many so many bands that I would never have like heard of if it wasn't for Kerrang TV. Like the first time I heard Nine Inch Nails was on Kerrang. They was doing a big like top 100 chart, and March of the Pigs was really high, and I'd never heard Nine Inch Nails before, and I loved it. I absolutely adored it, and like I'd never discovered Killswitch Engage or like Trivium, because obviously Holy Diver was like massive, and that was in constant rotation on Kerrang, and I loved it, and yeah, like Trivium, when the first Trivium, I know sacrilege, I know the first Trivium song I really heard was Anthem We Are the Fire, and again, it, as a kid who grew up listening to Iron Maiden, that song just hit me right in the heart. It was so good. I absolutely adored it, and like I'd have never heard Pantera if it wasn't for Kerrang TV. I'd have never heard like I don't know, never delved into like Airborne. Like the first time I heard Airborne was really, like yeah, one of the first times I heard Airborne was Running Free was on there. They're showing the video, and I was like, oh, was it running? No, on. It was Too Much, Too Young, Too Fast. That was the first Airborne song I heard on Kerrang. Running Free, I heard saw the video for on a Metal Hammer DVD. That's it. Sorry, I'm getting my wires crossed. Yeah, I heard Too Much, Too Young, Too Fast on Kerrang, and I was like, oh my god, it's like they're like a young Pacey or AC/DC, and it made me so happy, and like the time Black Parade booted off and everything, like I was the right age in 2000 fucking like I think what was I can't remember what year it came out. Either 2008 or 2009. But I was the right age then. I was like just about to leave school. Like absolute banger of an album, and it helped me delve off into all this stuff. Like I'd never really checked that kind of stuff out. But I was an avid buyer of Kerrang made me an avid buyer of Kerrang magazine, and like I would have I'd have never discovered Break Me the Horizon if it wasn't for Kerrang magazine at the time. Because when Suicide Season came out, I checked it out, and I was like, ooh. This is a bit different, but I persevered with it, and I stuck with it, and then I ended up with like three of my favourite albums of all time in Suicide Season, There Is a Hell, and bloody Sempiternal, you know? And like Bullet for My Valentine, I'd have never heard them if it wasn't for Kerrang TV. I'd have never heard Linkin Park if it wasn't for Kerrang TV. Like stupid little things, like I'd have never heard Tenacious D if it wasn't for Kerrang TV. And these are bands that have like really like mean so much to me. Even the Welsh band that we don't talk about for reasons that I'm not going to go into on this video, like I really got into that band at the time they were massive through Kerrang TV. Granted, ever since what came out about the singer came out, I've not touched him with a 10-foot stick. Fuck that guy. It's just but only that guy. The rest of the band, like you think you hate that guy, trust me, they hate him more. Yeah, like Kerrang TV going is like I still think there's a place. Like there is one thing like I know like YouTube and Spotify and stuff are at the touch of a touchpad on your phone, but I still think there is a place for like curated rock TV. Like I have so many memories of like parties and stuff where we would just chuck on Kerrang and like just have the time. We didn't have to worry about the music. We could just like let it play, and we knew we was gonna have a great fucking time. Like, yeah, you could, like, you can curate your playlists and stuff now, and you can choose what you want. But I still think, yeah, like jukebox TV is there's still something that is warranted, especially like for our scene and like getting rad music out for people that might just want to check it out and don't know what to look for. Like sitting in front of Kerrang for a few hours, you know, and you discovered something rad that you was into. Because that's what I did, and like I would like it got to the point where I would sit and like bounce between Skulls and Kerrang, and I would literally have a notebook like this, and I would write down songs that I loved, and then okay, I would go to HMV with my list and go, right, I need to like this band, this band, this band, this band, and I'd spend what bit of cash that I had on these CDs, and to be fair, that's partially why my CD collection to this day is bloody massive. Yeah, it's a real bummer that it's gone. But for people like myself, its memory will live on, and it's partially a reason of like one of the things that inspired me to do what I do. Like I want to be like Kerrang TV was for me growing up. I want to recommend just awesome music and just create a really good vibe around the scene. Like not to like break things out, but like I'm hoping next year that I can get to like Download Festival or Bloodstock and present a really like positive coverage of those festivals and those shows. Like I'm gonna try, like obviously like I'm a like breaking the fourth wall. In real life, I'm a factory worker, so money dependent. But I want to go to as many shows as I can and like talk to you a lot for my channel and go like why do you like this? Like just get a real awesome vibe and just yeah have some fun and yeah we lost a legendary channel last night. I just wanted to say my piece and what the channel meant to me and my evolution in being a rock and metal fan, you know. It's such a shame that it had to go away for something as like bullshit as budget cuts. Because like yeah, we're an alternative scene, but we are huge out there. And I don't think like generational tastes have changed that much, you know? Like trust me, like when I went to see the Ghost film, it was all ages in there, like people way younger than me. It's not just this music is constantly evolving and constantly like reaching out to people. It's not just a set in its ways like old people music, you know? Like loads of like it's constantly getting new blood into the game and fantastic new bands which are taking like it further. And I still think things like Kerrang TV and Scuzz TV has its place. If I had my way, I would do it myself. Maybe I could actually look into that. Question for later. But I've just sparked an idea in my own head. Yeah. Coming soon. Just an average metalhead, like, somewhat TV channel. Or Twitch channel. Or some sort of stream where I just play you guys rad music. Would you like that? I'd like that. That sounds like a great idea. Sorry, I'm rambling. Yeah, so July the 1st, 2024, we live in a world that no longer has Kerrang TV, and it's a worse place for it. It really, really, really helped like form my identity as a rock and metal guy growing up, and it's one of the reasons why I'm as passionate about it today as I am. So yeah, we lost a real one last night. Rest in peace, Kerrang TV. So yeah, that's about it for today. Sorry if I've rambled, guys, but I just wanted to get up here and say my piece about a TV channel that I loved, and yeah, God, it sucks, doesn't it? So yeah, I'll catch you later, guys. Just know you're all loved. I hope you all have a fantastic day and keep the faith, guys. I'll catch you later. Bye.